Okay, so we are going to look at solving two-step equations. And so the order of operations is actually going to be really important here. So we're going to look at PEMDAS. So we're actually going to work backwards through PEMDAS to figure out how to solve this. So to start, we want to look at what we can add or subtract, and we want to make sure that they're like terms. For example, the 3 and the 7 here in this first problem, the 3 and the 7 both do not have x's next to it, which means that they are like terms. So we can subtract the 3 from both sides. 3 minus 3 is going to give us 0. 7 minus 3 is going to give us 4. Since 3 minus 3 gives us 0, we don't have to write that 0. We can just write the 2x. It's really important that this 2x comes down. Now 2 times something is going to give us 4. Now if we look at our PEMDAS at this point, we're looking at this multiplication and division segment, okay? So now we're looking at, can we multiply or divide anything? Is anything being multiplied or divided? So 2 is being multiplied by x here. Therefore, we are going to divide 2 from both sides, because we're going to do the opposite operation. 2 divided by 2 is going to give us 1, which means that we can cancel them out. And 4 divided by 2 gives us 2, which is why x equals 2. Just erasing that so we don't get confused. All right, now if we try our answer, which is always a good idea, 2 times 2 is 4, and 7 equals 7. So you can always check your work, which is really important. For this next problem, why don't you go ahead and give it a try? Pause the video and go ahead and try this next problem. All right. Now that you've tried the problem, we're going to go over it. So we're going to start with add or subtract. Are there any like terms here? Let's see. Our 2x has an x next to it. We have a -9 and a -7. So what we want to do is add the 9 to both sides, because we want to get the x alone. There's a lot of things with the x right now. We have a -2, a -9, and we want to get the x completely alone. So we want to start by moving the 9 away. And to do that, we need to do the opposite operation. We're going to add 9 to both sides. -9 plus 9 is going to be 0. -7 plus 9 is going to give us a 2. And we're going to bring down this -2x. And these cancel because -9 plus 9 is 0. Okay, so -2x equals 2. Now we're going to look at, is there anything to multiply or divide? The -2 is being multiplied by x. So we're going to divide it by both sides. That becomes 1, because -2 divided by -2 is just going to give us a +1. So we get x equals 2 divided by -2. Now keep in mind here, we divided everything by -2, not just 2, because the negative was with the 2. 2 divided by -2 is going to give us a -1. So that was our answer there. This is our answer here. Now, let's check our work. -2 times -1 is going to give us a +2. 2 minus 9 does give us -7. So it's helpful that we checked that. Now this next one is going to be a little bit more complicated. So far, we did a really good job solving those first two step equations.